just like so. And then we have the ability to move. We also have the ability to turn as necessary. Guten gardening, everybody. Well, you're probably aware, if you've paid attention to our channel for any length of time at all, that we grow a lot in our vertical gardens, specifically our GreenStalk Vertical Gardens. And the reason I'm bringing it up today is because there's a great sale on right now for a part of the GreenStalk that we often don't talk about, which is the movers and bases. And so in today's video, I'm going to give you the details of the sale and how you can get an extra $10 off using our code Guten. But I'm also going to talk about some of the benefits of having some of these bases. Well, first and foremost, any of you who are new to vertical gardening, if you've never seen these GreenStalk Vertical Gardens before, you should know that GreenStalk is a family-owned company and they have two different base models. This is a leaf system which has 6-inch tiers in terms of depth, and then they have the original model which has a 10-inch depth. And so depending on the types of fruits or vegetables you want to grow, you can get a leaf or an original. Now this particular GreenStalk, if you're interested, is the beginnings of our fall spinach. You can see they're just starting to come up right here. But the standard leaf system has 7 tiers, so 42 pockets. And the standard original planter has 5 tiers, so 30 pockets to grow in. Now we've done several videos where we've talked about setting up a GreenStalk and the amazing watering system which allows you to water just at the top and let the water flow down. So if you search GreenStalk on our channel, you can find some of those other videos. One thing that we haven't really talked about are the bases. I think we've only done one video where we addressed them a little bit. So I want to get up close and show you the variety which we have, the movers, and talk a little bit about the spinners as well, and then we'll get into the sale. All right, in front of you, you have the mover base as it comes. Now, I've used these. You can see a little bit of dirt on here. Obviously, these have been in use, but what I've got is the mover base without any wheels on it. And I have it like that to show you how it comes. It comes without any wheels attached, but the wheels are very easy to attach. They just simply place in like this. And so we've got the ability to move our GreenStalk around with this mover base. So across any flat surfaces, you take something like one of our 10-inch tiers, you can see where it's going to plug into each of these spots, just like so. And then we have the ability to move. We also have the ability to turn as necessary. And so any water that happens is going to go down through these holes right into this base. Now, obviously there's not storage room in here. It's not like this is a place where you're going to keep the water. In fact, there's a hole right here off to the side, and each of these bases come with about 1 foot of this tubing, and you simply place it over top, just like so, push it in, and now what you have is the ability for the runoff to run away from the planter itself. And so, once you have this all set up completely, just like so, and then all 5 tiers, now you have the ability, when you water, the water will come down through all the tiers because of the watering system, and then exit out the side. Now these bases move really easily on flat surfaces like patios, porches, sidewalks, etc. But if you want them to not move, you simply lock the wheels in place. There are a couple of locks all the way around, and the weight of the GreenStalk itself will keep this from moving, and once you're ready to move again, you unlock, and then you can move it wherever you want. I suppose I should have mentioned these beautiful peppers behind me. What do you think? Well, the reason I think that this is important is if you're in a space where you have limited sun, or as you know is the case, as the season changes, the amount of light in any given area, the number of hours changes. And so when you have a mover like this, it makes moving these GreenStalks a whole lot easier. It's not that they're so difficult to just unstack and move somewhere else, but if you have the ability to just move this around across a surface in a few seconds, that's fantastic. Now on top of that, there's a second reason why I brought out the base without the wheels. We do a lot of GreenStalk gardening indoors as well, and one of the questions that we're often asked is, well, how do you deal with watering indoors? Because that can be a definite challenge. I mean, even with the base, the water is going to run out the bottom. And so if I'm gardening indoors with a GreenStalk and I have water running right onto my floor, that's going to be a problem. Well, what we've been able to do is to stack multiple layers of bricks, take the wheels off, and then we have enough height when we're watering the GreenStalk for the water to come down, run through the tube into a catch container. And so we don't have any kind of watering mess on the ground. So this base also provides that opportunity that you wouldn't have to potentially grow indoors. I'm over by my younger gardener in training's leaf GreenStalk with the basket we've designed, which looks fantastic. She's got her beans and strawberries and carrots growing in here. And I thought this would be a good time to talk about the other type of base, which is the spinner base, which we don't have here, but which will be one of our next investments. Now you can get the spinner base with wheels or without wheels. And the spinner base allows you to not have to move. You don't have to worry so much about those even or uneven surfaces because you have the ability to turn the entire GreenStalk as simply as just taking your fingers and moving it around in a circle. And just like the mover base, this is really important and you're trying to get even sunlight. Again, we don't all have those wide open spaces where we have plenty of sunlight to go around. There are times where you need to be able to turn your GreenStalk easily, and that spinner base allows you to do just that. So if you're seeing your GreenStalk, you're getting one side that's really growing up nicely and the other side's not, instead of having to scrape the bottom and try your best to move things around, maybe a spinner base would work well for you. So let's talk about the sale really quickly. It's actually a very fast sale going on from today, August 6th through August 8th. You get 25% off any bases that you order, free shipping on orders of $50 or more. And if you use our link and our code Guten at checkout, you get another $10 off your order. So if you've ever even considered getting some kind of base for your GreenStalk, this is a great time to do it. And on top of that, if you don't have a GreenStalk in the first place, then this might be a good time to take a look and see exactly what they have to offer in terms of the different sizes. This is another one of our original GreenStalks. We're growing some squash in here, some summer squash and some kohlrabi too. It might be a good time to see the different colors, sizes, etc. And so if now's the time you want to buy a GreenStalk as well, that's fantastic. You can also wait. They also have fantastic sales on the GreenStalk setup as well. There are a ton of different options available for you, some new colors coming as well, so that's something for you to check out and consider. I'm right beside my older gardener in training's cherry blossom pink GreenStalk. Her basil's looking fantastic. Some of her other herbs have gone to seed, and we're gonna harvest some of those seeds as well. Anyway, I wanted to give you this opportunity to do a real quick video to get this out to you. Again, use our code Guten in checkout for an additional $10 off. All right, folks, we hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're a small space gardener, if you're a vertical gardener, if you're somebody who has GreenStalks and you need some more bases for them, check out that sale today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give us a like, leave us a comment, remember to share and subscribe, and most importantly, remember, when you're with us, you are good to grow.